Yo, what's the verdict? We back outside. Huh? They said. But no, what's good, y'all? Um, damn, bro. Oh, that like new. When you get your hair done, you got that new. Let me just like. Shout out to my mother, man. But no, I gotta cover this motherfucker up. But yeah, you know when you get that new like braids and them shits is just like itching, but you can't really do nothing. That's kind of where I'm at right now. But yeah, I kind of wanted to give y'all a little recap on my night. Like it was a great, or like my weekend. It was a good weekend as a whole. Um, I did a lot of good stuff. I'm talking about good stuff. Like I pulled up on my guy Tariq. It was a good night from when I last left off with y'all. You feel me? Um, yeah. So I can kind of get into that a little bit. So yeah. So after I recorded my video, like I came off of work. I motherfucking yeah. I got off work and then I pulled up to the Boston Common, or like before that, I pulled up on my boy Gabe. He works at Boston. Oh no, he works in downtown. So I pulled up on him, and yeah, we kind of were just chopping it up for a little bit. I haven't seen him like a month. It wasn't not too long, but like it was a month since I last saw him, and so I definitely wanted to yeah just catch up with him because he works really close to me. So like I was like literally just gonna pull up on him whenever. Um, but yeah, so that was good. That was a good time. We just chopped it up for a little bit, and yeah, just got to see how he was doing, bro. And then after that, I went to the Boston Commons to just chill. Like it was a good ass day. Let me see if I could find a little picture. Yo, like I was dead OD trim like on Friday. Like I was OD trim on Friday, bro. Like OD trim, nigga. Like so, yeah. I was just chilling in the Boston Common. I brought like a little I think I said this. Like I brought a little blankie. Feel me, nigga. Feel me. Feel me. Feel me, nigga. Feel me. It's like it's some calm shit. You feel me? Like just chilling. But yeah, doing that, and then I was just chilling there for a little bit, listening to some music. Pet Grief is my shit. I love that band. But yeah, so I was listening to them, chilling, in the grass, which was cool. And then my boy Cornell called me. We were kind of just chopping it up about life. Just about like the struggles and like overcoming challenges, things like that. We're also talking about a trip because we're trying to take a trip to London in the summer, or we were until like these fucking flight prices are not going down because this nigga Trump is on his bullshit yet again. But you know, we gotta suffer for his fucking incompetence as a president. But I digress. Anyway, yeah. So that was good. It was kind of like it was a similar sentiments to what me and Gabe were talking about, me and Cornell. So it was just like, and then it kind of left me feeling like, damn, is everybody kind of going through the same thing? I mean, we're all in our young adult age. We're all like 23, 24, just trying to figure it out. Like, just trying to figure out what's right for us, what we really want to do, where we want to work towards. And that's kind of pretty much the sentiment. But it's also kind of about like, damn, we're really about to be working for the rest of our lives, and like that kind of idea is low-key ass to me, bro. I fucking hate that shit. But hopefully, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully there's a meaning in all this. Praying that there is. But yeah, other than that though, so after that, I went back home, and then just to like get ready, change up for real, and then I pulled up on my boy Tariq. Um, he was doing like a little ting ting at the stew. I could show y'all real quick. Damn, I did not expect this. Like, bro, because I feel like if you had like central location for a pregame, niggas would pull up, and they just go their separate ways, or they go together. But yeah, but that's the premise of what that was. That was a perfect clip. I didn't even mean to cut it up right there, but that was a perfect clip. Because basically, he was hosting like a little pregame for like different events and stuff. So, and I don't know if I'm adding a little bit too much content in this, but he's like he was hosting a pregame for like, cause he has a studio, and yeah, he was just hosting a pregame for like his boy's girl. It was her birthday, so a bunch of her friends and her came to the studio, and his boy obviously with all of his friends came to the studio. I pulled up to the studio with my boy. Well, I didn't pull up with my boy. I pulled up to the studio. My other boy, Franz, he pulled up with his friend. So it was just a bunch of different people coming to the studio. We were just there for a little bit, and then like we kind of went our separate ways because they were going to like another party at Icon, and I was going to Red Eye. So, which is actually super funny because like my friends, I didn't even know were going. I found out they were going same day, like Friday. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, after the little pregame, it was cool. It was super cool. Um, yeah, got to meet a lot of cool people at the pregame, and then after that, I pulled up to Red Eye. I met with my two friends, Angel, Mayanka, and then we went in, and then like they were kind of not, well, like low key, like I feel like if you got a camera, you could really go anywhere. And I forgot to mention like why I was even there and stuff. So I met this DJ, right? His name is Alexander. Shout out to Alexander, or EA. He goes by EA, I believe. But yeah. So I met him because he works like in the same building as me, but we work different jobs. But so yeah, so I met him. We've been chopping it up. So I did a photo shoot for him for like one of his events last year, and then so yeah, we just been tapped in ever since, and he's been telling me to pull up to like his events that he's DJing, and I would come and like shoot them and shit like that. So it was kind of same thing, cause I be seeing him randomly, like just like around my job. I be seeing him randomly. He's like, yeah, pull up, bro. I got you with the guest list. You come shoot some shit. So I'm like, bet. So then I was there, bro. That shit was so fire, bro. Cause it's just like he was like, usually the events that I shoot for him, like he's like the headliner, but like this time he was like one of like the earlier acts, and like cause there were just a lot of like international, or like not international, but like DJs from like different parts of the country / world. Like there was a DJ from London. She was amazing, bro. And that shit really made me like miss the London DJs, because really what I miss about those DJs, and like it's kind of coming back in the Boston scene with like Alexander and like a couple other DJs, it's like they really be mixing a whole bunch of different shit from the world. Like that's because I'm like, London is such a global city, so it's like they are able to get so many different genres from the world, so they can blend so many different shits, and I feel like that's what she does so well. And EA, he went crazy, bro. He's playing some Uzi, like it was beautiful, bro. Like the club was turned up to some Uzi, cause like I haven't heard Uzi in the club in a minute, but yeah, that was a good time. He set was stupid. He always goes crazy though. But then like the UK DJ, let me pull up her shit. Like she was going crazy, bro. Like listen to this shit. was on some fried shit. I was about to hand it to somebody in the crowd to record for me because I was recording VHS, and I'm gonna show y'all some of the VHS after, or not, probably not in this video, but like I will show y'all like the process of that a little bit. But yeah, so then she went, and then this other DJ from fucking Jersey, he went after. This nigga was going crazy too. This was the end of the night. That's my friend. Yeah, so y'all can see it. This was a good night. Great DJs. Like I just love, like I don't. What the heck? That's odd. I don't love like What the heck? Oh, damn. Now my whole job just blacked out real quick out there. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't love like the whole club scene and shit like that. But what I really love is DJs, and I love good music, and I love people who actually care about the craft and who can spin. So like I love those events where like people value good DJs and stuff like that, and like really bringing out DJs from different places. Cause Boston got some great DJs, but like we still gotta hear some other stuff. Expand our palette. You feel me? So like that's what I love about going out to certain events and stuff like that. Obviously, not everything is a hit, and like I really kind of been a little bit more selective with like the places that I go now, because it's just like I know if I'm gonna have a good time or not based off of like who's playing and stuff like that. So yeah, that was a good time. So yeah, after the fact, I was with my I had to tell this story. Like after the fact, I was with my boy Fidel, who I didn't come with, but like he had told me he was gonna go also. So I was with him, and then I was with my other two friends who were in the video, the two shorties. And so they were basically doing like an interview for, like, we were basically getting interviewed, right? Like I guess like part of like Red Eye's like marketing or campaign team, they like did some interviews, and then like we were mid interview, like low key, like everybody I was with, Fidel, Angel, my uncle, they were all spitting, bro. They were saying some real shit, and I was kind of just staying quiet because I was like, I feel like I was hella tired at that point anyway. But like they were like, okay, yeah. So then we were doing an interview, and then we seen like two people like down like the street, like they were on the same sidewalk but like far down, and they were like wrestling. We thought they were fighting. So then we were like, bro, is this for real or not? And then the people who were interviewing, they were like, oh, should we go to them? Like, should we be those guys? And I'm like, yeah, this is content, go get it, right? So then we pull up to them, and then we get there, and then they're like, oh no, we were joking. He's teaching us a move, right? And then my boy Fidel was like, oh, let me go next. And then like I guess there was a white dude that didn't really know or that Fidel wrestled, so he's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna beat this nigga ass, basically. But they were obviously like play wrestling, and then like at a certain point, like they were actually getting into it for real, and then like Fidel was kind of like folding this nigga, right? Like putting him in a submission, right? And then so this other dude was actually my neighbor. He rolls up in a car with a bunch of his friends, and he's like, yo, Fidel, put that nigga in a pretzel, right? This nigga keeps repeating that shit, put that nigga in a pretzel. And then as Fidel is putting that nigga in a pretzel, right? And then so then I think the white dude who is wrestling like hits like a little reverse move, right? And then I don't know if he's drunk as shit, but this dude's talking about put that nigga in a pretzel. The white nigga said put that nigga in a pretzel, talking to Fidel. And then Fidel's just like, whoa. He stopped the fight. He's like, did you just say the N-word, nigga? And he smacks the shit out of him. And then this nigga, the white nigga's talking about, nah, I didn't say the N-word. You guys are, I said, nit. I didn't say it. And I'm just like, nigga, we all heard you say it, bro. I literally had it on camera. I didn't even know I did. But I definitely should have told him I had it on camera. But I know his ass would have been shook. But I was like, yeah, bro, we all heard you. Everyone's like, yeah, we heard you, bro. Like, We had that shit on 2 cameras, 3 cameras, nigga. 3 cameras, bro. Mad niggas caught that shit. And he's like, nah, I didn't say it. He was like, oh, I'm not ignorant. Like, I have respect. I love y'all. And I was just like, bro, you said it, nigga. Just don't even do that. Like, you said it. But yeah, that was pretty much that. And then like I was just like, nah, nigga, get the fuck, bro. Just get the fuck on, bro. Like take your y'all niggas home and stuff like that. So they left, and then we just kept like staying outside. We were just staying outside the club. We were taking pictures at that point. Um, yeah, I still never got those pictures. You need to send me those shits. But yeah, so that's pretty much the day of Friday. I low-key wanted to get into like the whole weekend, but like my laptop's about to die, and I'm like, I don't want to cut it short. So, but Saturday I didn't really do much. I was definitely OD hungover, bro. Like I was OD hungover, and like the thing about it was like I had covered up like up under like some big covers, so I woke up out so hot, like I low key like thought I was gonna heat up. I was like, dang, I'm heating up too much, and then right, I had to open my whole window all the way up, bro, and I never have it open. I opened my shit all the way up. I literally had to like sit by the window, mind you, like I got back to the crib at like I don't know, like 3, and then I went to sleep at like 4. And I know this thing about me is like on weekends I never get sleep in, especially on Fridays going into Saturdays. I can never sleep in, so I always woke up at like 8. So I woke up at 8 this time, and I was just like fuck. But I'm so hot, and like my mom, she didn't bring it. She had water like cases in the fridge or in the car, but she didn't bring them inside, so like there was no water in the crib. Like I had like there was like a bunch of like waters that like I kind of partially drank. Like I was drinking all of them shits. I was still not good though. And then I was like I low-key felt nauseous, like I was about to throw up. So then I got some bread in the fridge, and like I got some bread in the fridge. I just got 2 slices of bread. So then I'm just like, cause I'm like I heard like if you're feeling nauseous, eat bread. I don't know what made me do that, but like I thought like I don't know. I've heard that somewhere. And then so I was eating bread. I was just like, fuck it. Let me just eat some bread, and I'm gonna be okay. And then, bro, like I was sick. I couldn't even finish both pieces, bro. Something about me, it feels like them bread, like that shit did not taste right. Something like I feel like that shit tasted like some sour shit. I don't know. Like it was down to its last like 3 slices. You know, like the top and the bottom, how nobody eats some shits. So it was like the top, bottom, and one in the middle. So I was just like, fuck it, let me just eat it. I still haven't checked. I don't know if it's good or not, but like, damn, I was like feeling bad, bro. I was feeling bad as fuck. But then after that, um, yeah, I mean, then after that, I was cooling for a little bit. I literally had the bread. This is crazy that I'm saying this, but like, I had the bread like on my fucking sheets. Like, I was just like, I had no plate. I didn't have a napkin because I wasn't even thinking. I just put it back on my sheet, and I was like, bro, it's getting mad crummy. So then I got one of my shirts from my drawer, and I was just like, bro, I put it on my shirt, and I was just eating off my shirt. And I was like, bro, I was so down bad, bro. And then Saturday as a whole was just a bad day for me. But yes, cause I did go to the eye doctor, and I did smoke, and I low key felt like that made me worse, bro. Like I was just not, I was out of it the whole day until like I smoked, and then, or until I took another nap after I came back home from the eye appointment, and then I was starting to feel regular again. But yeah, that shit was just not a good time the day after, and I think it's cause I was mixing, bro. Like I started drinking some rum from my crib, and then like I was drinking some cut waters they had at the pre, and then yeah, I think that did it for me, bro. And then sometimes like, and I had it 2 joints, and then I low-key they be having too much grabba in them, bro. I never know the perfect ratio, bro. I still gotta like perfect it, because Boston grabba is different from DC, so it's like it's not the same. But yeah, that's pretty much my Friday and Saturday. Definitely, but I definitely want to get into Sunday because I had a great sermon, or my pastor preached a great sermon. I definitely gonna talk about it, so I'll probably talk about it tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one tomorrow.